But just as importantly, if not more so, you have to understand yourself and know what you value. So you can decide what you're going to spend money on so that you're still having a life that you enjoy, and what you don't really need to spend money on because it doesn't really bring you that much value. So you can't really move towards a life that you really want to live. You can't really have your version of the American dream without knowing who you are and what you value. And that's different for everybody, right? I mean, then it kind of gets into, it's almost a Joseph Campbell sort of thing, and it's the hero's journey, and everyone's got to figure out their own path. Because if you're
Right.
following what you think you're supposed to do, it's not your path, and you're not really going to be happy. So that you have these tools to help people explore and do those things, I think is really just so cool.
Yeah. Well, one of the really cool things, and Groove is in its early days, we just introduced it at a conference for the first time a little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
But we did a study with University of Oregon, and we found some wonderful things. We found like over 70% of the students that worked with it were saying that it was helping them understand and achieve their goals
Oh,
and
great.
start to build habits. We saw practical application of that where in a short period of time, we saw real savings and reduction of debt going on. And the financial peer counselors at the school were telling us that before the kids would come in and not know what to ask because they didn't have enough knowledge around a subject,
Mm-hmm.
so they couldn't formulate questions. And now instead of, you know, do you have any questions? No, all of a sudden there were a lot of detailed questions that were practical questions that showed that they gained understanding.
Yeah, great.
His group is filled with all the great short form content we have from Million Stories, as well as articles and other kinds of content and games, because we know that people enter and learn in different ways, and we
Yeah,
wanted to be able to provide as much of that as we could. So
yeah,
we're really, really excited about it. Well, everything we do in the foundation is kind of trying to build a holistic
yeah.
picture. And so the different programs invite different people in different ways.